Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. They call me Mitchell, and this is your energy forecast and intuitive message for today, Thursday, March 24th, 2016. And as always, thank you for taking time to retweet, post, subscribe, become a fan, share this video, and even support me on patreon.com financially, and also checking out my website, intuitivemitchell.com. So this message, I've kind of said this before, and I'm going to say it again because it's an important one. I was kind of yesterday, I was just asking Spirit, I see so many people on social media, and they'll email me privately, and I'm like, I'm starting to open up, I'm starting to study things more spiritually, what's the next step? And I feel like, I give them what I know is like a good answer and a direction, but I know from the other side it can sound so trite and so simplistic and yet so difficult. Because I remember what it was like, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago. I would ask a question about, what should I do? Where should I go? What am I feeling? And it's like, just love yourself more, or find meditation time. And all these things are just like, they're one little piece to the puzzle. And what I wrote down was many see their personal journey like a marathon. They're standing there, they're looking at 26.2 miles. I said, many see their personal journey like a marathon. They give up before they give up because they know at that very moment they can't run 26.2 miles. Stop defeating yourself before you even get started with your training. So if you're watching this and you're like, I don't know what my next step is, just realize everything is right now. Again, simple, trite answer, but I look back and I think, I went and got a degree in theater later in life. What was that all about? I had an improv theater. It's all for this kind of work and being on stage and microphone and talking to people and improvising with my readings. It's the imaginative work that comes through. I worked in a family business. I know what it's like to run my own business. I'm starting to run my own business. Everything you're doing, and many people go, I just feel like I'm in a dead-end job. I'm so unsatisfied. I said, trust that where you are, you're learning something that's preparing you for your journey, for the marathon. You may be weight training or doing sprints, which has nothing to do with the 26.2 miles in the sense of I need to run it, but it has everything to do with preparing you for running it. Diet, nutrition, all these things preparing you for running the 26.2 miles, but really you're not on the path of 26.2 miles. So cut yourself a little bit of slack, realizing everything you're doing right now is preparing you for that race, for that journey, for your life, something down the road. When you can embrace that, that's when you get into the flow and you realize, all right, even though I'm, if you're standing at a front counter or serving people, servers, they know how to deal with fun, nasty customers, and all of a sudden you're doing different work, which all of a sudden you're having to deal with people that may not be nice, but you've had your training. So you know how to handle them, you know how to break them down, you know how to find the joy in it, and you know how to shift their energy. I mean, that's practice. I go into work, and the people I work with all day long, I'm learning how to shift and change my energy, as well as giving them the opportunity to shift and change their energy. So that there's the message. So let me dive into some cards and some numerology and some energy for today. So today, Thursday, it's the 24th day, but all the numbers add up to number 9. This is about endings, transitions, completions, bringing things to a close. It's tolerance, global awareness. It's the number of perfection. Lenormand, to go along with that energy, is the cross, 36, which is number 9. So we're lining right up. The cross can be about things you have to bear, burdens, religious, spiritual things, tests, trials, sprints to practice for that marathon. Tarot, to go along with that, is the Page of Swords. So this potentially could be about a child dealing with some frustrating things, some issues. This could be pages often bringing news. So this could be news, mental air, thought news, logical news coming to you about spiritual nature, or burden, or getting crucified. This could be information. This could be not so kind information that's coming at you that becomes difficult for you to deal with because of the cross energy. So but it's going to help with the number 9 energy. It's going to help transform you and bring things to an end, to a close. That I like for you. Tomorrow, all the numbers add up to 1. It's a beginning because we just had the endings of the transformation, and we come back out. We went into the cocoon. We're coming back out. Lenormand for tomorrow, the one day. Buck 26. So this is often about information, studying, reading materials, reading a book, just things, a diary, kept secrets, knowledge not yet known, because you haven't opened the book yet. Let's see what Tara has to say. Ooh, 10 of Swords. So this could be a book or information that is a bit scandalous, that is a bit painful. It could be something you need to read that is just frustrating to get through. It could be like a textbook that you need to read at school to get through, just to move past it. Almost feel like this is a burden kind of a thing that you have to work through. Or it could be writing things down in a journal that are painful, getting them out, putting them down in written word. Or reading information that is just, difficult for you to hear. It's like this is the truth. But also I feel this self-inflicted pain with this 10 of Swords that I just want to say, you know what? Embrace it. It's part of your journey. It's all preparing you for the marathon that you're going to run. So there's your message for today. I hope that helps. I say to you, namaste. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.